What if I told you that the man behind Hollywood's most iconic dance moves wasn't just a legend, but a man with a dark side? Gene Kelly's career was filled with unforgettable moments, but behind the scenes, his relentless drive for perfection shattered relationships, tested his limits, and even changed the lives of those closest to him. Stick around, because what you're about to hear will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about this Hollywood giant. Born in 1912 in Pittsburgh, Gene Kelly was no stranger to hard work and perseverance. The third of 5 children, Kelly grew up in a lively Irish-American family, where his mother, Harriet, instilled a love of the arts, even when John wasn't so eager to follow. While his peers teased him for taking dance lessons instead of playing baseball or gymnastics, Kelly's natural athleticism led him to discover the power of dance. What began as a way to impress girls and outdo his childhood tormentors soon transformed into a lifelong passion. By the age of 15, he saw dance not just as an art form, but as a vehicle for strength and agility, setting the stage for what would become a groundbreaking career. Little did he know, this journey would take him from Pittsburgh's dance studios to the glittering lights of Broadway, and then onto the silver screen. Gene Kelly's journey to stardom wasn't a straight line. Although he began his college years at the University of Pittsburgh studying economics, his destiny lay elsewhere. He found his true calling in the world of theater, joining a student theater group and eventually taking on roles that combined both choreography and performance. His early years spent teaching at the family-owned dance studio gave him invaluable skills, refining his ability to engage with audiences. By 1937, he was ready to leave Pittsburgh behind and head to New York City, where Broadway awaited. His Broadway debut came in 1938 in Leave It to Me, a musical comedy by Cole Porter. But it wasn't until 1940 with Pal Joey that Kelly truly began to shine. The role of Joey Evans, a morally ambiguous nightclub performer, marked a pivotal moment in his career. Although initially met with mixed reviews, it was Kelly's unique approach to dancing and portraying this flawed character that caught Hollywood's eye. By the time Kelly made the leap to Hollywood in 1941, his career had already reached a pivotal moment. Unlike many of his contemporaries, Kelly was more than just an actor. He was a visionary choreographer who saw dance as a tool for storytelling, not just as an ornamental addition. His dance style was distinct, an effortless blend of ballet, tap, and modern dance that set him apart from others in the industry. He called it dance for the common man, a philosophy that he carried with him into his Hollywood career. His first film, For Me and My Gal, 1942, paired him with Judy Garland, marking a major milestone. Though Garland was already a seasoned star, Kelly's raw talent and undeniable presence on screen impressed critics, earning him recognition. However, his transition from Broadway to Hollywood wasn't without its struggles. Early on, Kelly faced challenges finding the right roles. Hollywood studios weren't sure what to do with him. Films like Pilot No. 5, 1943, and Christmas Holiday, 1944, didn't set the world on fire, but they offered Kelly the chance to stretch his acting muscles and prove he was more than just a dancer. These roles, although not major successes, provided him with valuable experience. It wasn't until CoverGirl, 1944, that Kelly truly broke through in the film world. In this musical, he not only danced but also choreographed one of the most iconic sequences of his career, dancing with his own reflection in a mirror. This sequence captured Kelly's genius for blending storytelling with movement, and it set the stage for his most groundbreaking work to come. By 1945, Gene Kelly was no longer a rising star. He was one of Hollywood's brightest talents. His role in Anchors Away, 1945, in which he danced with Jerry the Mouse from Tom and Jerry, pushed the boundaries of what was possible in film. It was a revolutionary moment in cinema history, blending live action with animation in ways no one had ever seen before. Yet, not every project was smooth sailing. The Pirate, 1948, a musical extravaganza with Judy Garland, was a costly flop upon its release. Despite its stunning choreography and lavish production, the film failed to make back its budget, sparking a heated debate about whether Kelly's style had gone too far. But over the years, it has developed a loyal following, with many now considering it one of his most fascinating projects. As Kelly's career continued to soar, he became a symbol of Hollywood's golden age, an embodiment of elegance, talent, and innovation. Gene Kelly's legacy in Hollywood remains one of brilliance and complexity. Often emerged as better performers, and it's clear that Kelly's harsh methods had a profound effect on shaping the future of musical cinema. Behind the lens, Kelly continued to push boundaries. As a director, he was able to control every aspect of a production, ensuring that the performances matched his vision. But his career wasn't just about dancing. It was about telling stories, often in innovative ways. An American in Paris became a prime example of his genius, with Kelly's 17-minute ballet sequence becoming one of his most celebrated works. Despite some initial critiques, the film went on to win 6 Academy Awards, cementing Kelly's status as more than just a performer, but a true artist. Even as his star faded in the 1970s, Kelly found ways to stay relevant, hosting That's Entertainment, a documentary series celebrating classic MGM musicals. This allowed new generations to see the man behind the legend, hear his stories, and gain insight into his unparalleled contributions to Hollywood. Kelly's commitment to preserving the legacy of the genre he helped shape showed his undying love for cinema, even when the spotlight was no longer on him. On the personal side, Kelly faced tremendous loss. After the death of his second wife, Jean Cohen, in 1973 from leukemia, he retreated from the public eye, focusing on raising his children. His third wife, Patricia Ward Kelly, cared for him in his later years, especially after a series of strokes severely impacted his health. It was during this time that Kelly's focus shifted entirely to family, prioritizing his children over his career. This shift in priorities revealed a side of Kelly that few had seen before. The devoted father who, despite his Hollywood fame, found true fulfillment in his personal life. Despite the challenges and controversies that marked his career, Kelly's influence on dance and cinema remains unparalleled. He reshaped the way musicals were made, blending athleticism and artistry in a way no one had done before. Today, his work is remembered not just for its technical brilliance, but for the heart and soul he poured into it. Gene Kelly's story is a testament to the complexity of genius, how a man can be both a legend and a deeply flawed human being, forever shaping the world around him even as he struggles with his own demons. What a ride through Gene Kelly's legendary career. Like, comment, and subscribe for more Hollywood gems. His legacy, forever dancing through time.